Ms. Wong, you have 5 minutes or thereabouts.
Thank you. Chairman Rush and Boucher, Ranking Members Radonovich and Stearns, and members of the committee, I'm pleased to appear before you this evening to discuss online advertising and the ways that Google protects our users' privacy. Online advertising is critically important to our economy. It promotes freer, more robust, and more diverse speech. It enables many thousands of small businesses to connect with consumers across the nation and around the world. It helps support the hundreds of thousands of blogs, online newspapers, and other web publications that we read every day. Over the last decade, the industry has struggled with the challenges of providing behavioral advertising. On the one hand, well-tailored ads benefit consumers, advertisers, and publishers alike. On the other hand, we recognize the need to deliver relevant ads while respecting users' privacy. In March, Google entered this space and announced our release of interest-based advertising for our AdSense partner sites and for YouTube. Interest-based advertising uses information about the web pages people visit to make the online ads they see more relevant. And relevant advertising has fueled much of the content, products, and services available on the internet today. As Google prepared to roll out interest-based advertising, we talked to many users, privacy and consumer advocates, and government experts. Those conversations led us to realize that we needed to solve 3 important issues in order to provide consumers with greater transparency and choice, which are core design principles at Google. First, who served the ad? Second, what information is being collected and how is it being used? And finally, how can consumers be given more control over how their information is used? This evening, I'd like to show you how we answered each of those questions with the launch of interest-based advertising, which includes innovative, consumer-friendly features to provide meaningful transparency and choice for our users. When you see an online ad today, you generally don't know much about that ad. It's difficult to tell who provided the ad and how your information is being collected and used. Google is trying to solve this problem by providing a link to more information right in the ad, as you can see where it's labeled Ads by Google. This is very different from current industry practices, but we believe that it is important to provide users with more information about the ad right at the point of interaction. We believe that this is a significant innovation that empowers consumers, and we think that this is the direction that many in the industry are going. If you're curious about getting information about the ad, you can click on the Google link and navigate to an information page about Google Ads, which you can see here. On this page, you're invited to visit our Ads Preference Manager, which helps explain in a plain language, user-friendly format what information is being collected, how it's being used, and how you can exercise choice and get more information about how this advertising product works. Here's the Ads Preference Manager. This innovative tool allows you to see what interests are associated with an advertising cookie, the DoubleClick cookie, that is set in the browser you're using. In this case, Google has inferred from that my cookie should be associated with hybrid cars, movie rentals and sales, and real estate. This is because I've visited sites using the browser about hybrids, movies, and real estate. Before Google introduced the Ads Preference Manager, most users had no idea what interests were being associated with their cookies online by advertising companies. We're the first major company to introduce this kind of transparency. Now you can see those interests, and if you don't agree with those interests, maybe you're not a movie fan or you simply don't want to see ads about movies, you can delete any one of them, or a few or as many as you want. So for example, if you want to delete movie rentals and sales, you can do that with one click. And just done that. Likewise, you can add any interests you like. Note that Google does not use sensitive categories, so there's nothing in here about sexual orientation, religious affiliation, health status, or the like. But there are many, many other options. For example, if you're a sports fan, you can associate your cookie with sports. And with a click, I've decided that I'd like to receive ads personalized for sports fans. If you prefer not to see interest-based ads from Google, you can opt out at any time with one click. After you opt out, Google won't collect information for interest-based advertising, and you won't receive interest-based ads from us. You'll still see ads, but they may not be as relevant. The opt-out is achieved by attaching an opt-out cookie to your browser. Opt-out cookies in the industry, however, have traditionally not been persistent. That is, they're often inadvertently deleted from the browser when a user deletes her cookies. So our engineers have developed a tool that was not previously available that makes Google's opt-out cookie permanent, even when users clear other cookies from their browsers. After you opt out, Just click the download button and follow the instructions to install a browser plugin that saves your opt-out settings even when you clear your cookies. I hope this gives you a better idea of how Google shows interest-based ads and how we provide users with transparency in the right place at the right time, as well as meaningful, granular, and user-friendly choices for setting ad preferences or opting out. Thank you very much for your time.